Hello everyone, welcome back to another Commander review for Magic the Gathering. We are in the Time Spiral Time Shifted set, a set only dedicated to reprints, and so with that said, all of these commanders I have already done at least one initial primer video on, where I really go into depth about what the card is and what the rules for the card are. In this video, I'm mostly going to just talk about two new deck ideas for these commanders. So today we are talking about Jasmine, Boreal. Already done a full video on it, but this is a vanilla commander, so we can go a lot of different directions with this commander. No updates on the card rules. Mostly on my part, I dropped the ball, so if there's an update with the rules, let me know in the comment section down below, just because I want to make sure I'm being accurate with these videos. So two new deck ideas for this commander. This is an Anthem focus deck where every card, almost every card you want in this deck focuses on beefing up all of your creatures and really going wide and tall as best as possible. Spear of Heliod and Beastmaster Ascension are really great at making your army go tall. Beastmaster Ascension probably is one of the best cards in this deck because it does want you to go wide so you can get those counters as fast as possible, so then you can make them +5/+5. And Elspeth's Sun's Champion is like probably the primo golden card that you want in this deck because its +1 builds that army, and then its ultimate gives you that Anthem effect. So really fantastic build around with this deck. The one thing you want to be careful of is making sure you're not going too far on Anthem effects with very little creatures, and not going too far building a giant army of small little saplings and soldiers and stuff like that, and not having enough Anthem effects. So finding cards that can kind of fulfill both, Elspeth being a perfect card, Beastmaster Ascension being like the second tier of those are the kind of cards you want in this deck. Spear of Heliod is a great card, but it really only does the Anthem stuff. However, it is a great way to do some targeted removal for when you are attacked in return. So there, you got to find the balance in there, but I think this could be a lot of fun. And then a second fun deck idea is a Colors Matter set, or a Colors Matter deck. So, Knight of New Alara is cool because it gives all of your Selesnya or white-green cards at least +2/+2 because you're a two-color deck. So that is a great fun Anthem to beef up your board, or in this case, beef up your commander. Shield of the Oversoul is very fun, especially if you want to kind of go Voltron with your commander. Really focusing on cards that care about either white and or green, or the fact that they are multicolor in general, are cards you want to look for when building this Color Matters deck. We are not going to maybe see a ton of support from what I've seen in the Lorwyn spoilers. By this time, Lorwyn Eclipsed should already be out by the time this video does, and there's not a ton of support for Colors Matters like there was in the original Lorwyn Shadowmoor block. But there is a few Color Matters cards in there with the Vivid mechanic, so we'll just have to wait and see what we get in the future. But still a very fun deck to build around. And old Lorwyn Shadowmoor block has lots of Color Matter cards, as well as like some OG Ravnica sets also have Color Matters cards, and the original Alara block has Color Matters cards, which is really, really cool. And that is going to do it for Jasmine Boreal. Still a vanilla creature, so you can go any direction you want with this commander, as long as you are in its color identity. So really great possibilities and options with this commander. And I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. So thank you again for watching. Thank you again so much for all your patience, guys. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye!